Welcome everyone to this match in the Crystal Item Randomizer tournament. This is the 4-0 match between Wingidge and Vandio. I am Trickums and I'm joined by Raylan. Say hello.
Hello.
Alright, I am super excited for this match. Like again, 4-0 match. Like this is top of the top going right here. Like I'm really excited for this one. Right, we've got a medal coat to start. So again, if you're new here, aim in the game, we're looking for those 16 badges. We're looking for those 3 Pokegear parts, and effectively a way into West Kanto, be it either cut or waterfall. So yeah. And yeah, first to beat red wins. Right, we're gonna get our first look at the starters here. Okay. Lickitung, yeah. And a Krabby. Not fantastic options around. Alright, we're going to go differently. Vandio taking the Omastar, Wingidge taking the Krabby.
Well, I mean, Omastar has the attack. One of the strongest special attackers out there. So that's a consideration. Krabby, you could trade it in, although that being over in Olivine, until we get there, the level 5 might not really do it, and I'm not sure you want to run the Krabby from the start to it.
Yeah, the only thing is as well, you have at least a trainer to get through there, so yeah, as much as I like it, it's... Yeah, as Jack said, yeah, you just put it near a field and it just falls over.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely weird how Omastar is even surviving cycling through the grass here. It should be already allergic to that, but well. On Route 30, first encounter for Vandio is in Typhlosion. Typhlosion is a solid option for a main.
Yeah, does get in as well, so yeah, straight off the bat. I'll find a Carbos in the grass, so if we don't get any other money items, that will help buy all our stuff what we need in Violet. Never mind, we've got a PKMN, that's good as well.
Options not too great. We saw a Houndoom, which also has some attack, and falls over very easily.
Oh, Flame Wheel on the Typhlosion with, I think, Zap Cannon and Takedown I saw.
I mean, that will get you through the first few trainers at least. You know, Zap Cannon always feels somehow more accurate than Thunder, even though it absolutely shouldn't be.
But Wingidge also finds the Typhlosion.
Yeah, from what we've seen, by far the best option. It gets taken out by Zap Cannon.
Now, luckily, yeah, as he does enter Mr. Pokemon's house, because of the Rival 1 fight, it does automatically set your warp point to Cherry Grove. Oh, an Arcanine on as well. Unfortunately, a female one. We are more physically based with Arcanine, but it's very negligible with the special.
I mean, Arcanine is definitely also a solid one. I might have preferences between Typhlosion or Arcanine that differ from person to person, but both of them are definitely reasonable choices given the moveset. You can be very versatile with the Arcanine. Its drawback is that it doesn't really learn moves on its own. That's where especially starter Pokemon really have an edge over a lot of other things.
Oh, Fire Punch on
Fire Punch.
Okay. So we've seen Fire Punch, Iron Tail, Zap Cannon, and Cross Chop. Oh, that's... Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. But it is showing that 1 in 3 is an absolute lie.
Yep.
There we go.
Finally gets it.
The Typhlosion trying to learn Sandstorm. Very good.
I probably don't want to take that.
Yeah, Wingidge going to move over the Arcanine.
Well, that Hypno, Ice Beam, and Fire Punch. Where's Sketch when you need it?
Yeah, right. Tri-attack as well. God, that Hypno's got some moves.
Unfortunately, it's just a Hypno.
Yeah.
Don't really want to do that.
Alright, Vandio, the first one to make on the 31. Having a look in the Dark Cave here. Just a max potion. We'll take some healing items for now.
Yeah.
Oh, a nugget. Alright, so we've got a decent amount of money so far. Oh, there's fly as well, right?
Getting the skippable part of it early, so we most likely will be able to use it sooner than later.
Hopefully so. Oh, Vandio just remembered he has to do some shopping first. Yeah, it's fine. Storm Badge will show up in about an hour or so.
But our runners will have to find it eventually, so they will have no option in getting the ability to fly. At some point they will be able to. Now, if they choose to take that ability and use it, that's up to them, but they will not be able to dodge the option if they want to finish this race.
Thunder Badge there for Wing as Vandio's going into the rope chamber first. Yeah, full restore early is nice. Nothing required in here, but another money item is going to help later down the line.
Yeah, we do have a lot of money this early. That's you don't always have this much money early on.
Now we've had a decent amount of money items coming up here so far.
Like, on average, you're usually able to buy 11 repulse, 11 escape ropes, and then you're pretty set, and that's when you have already a good amount of money. When you have just 30 repulse in addition to 11 escape ropes already.
Yeah, we're perfectly stocked.
When you're definitely able to skip shopping in Azalea to stock up on some stuff, you might still want to for some super potions maybe. If you're going to do Azalea. But there's no necessity right now.
Yeah, Vandio taking advantage of the frustration here. So as we've recently caught it, it's got no happiness to it, so it's going to have some power for now, but it will drop off soon. Alright, Wingidge the first one to Sage Lee. Oh, does get an encounter though.
Okay, stop by an electrode.
That crit cross chop coming in very handy there for Wing.
Absolutely.
Ooh. That Miss Sky attack also helps.
Yeah. Mark has a very strong attack, so that could have hurt.
And just a super potion for our troubles.
We have a lot of resources this early in the race.
Unfortunately, missing the zap cannon there doesn't help.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing with zap cannon.
Yeah,
it has 75% accuracy for your opponent and 25% for you, so that makes up the 50% accuracy it comes described with. Which somehow still is better than Thunder for some reason. Yeah, that's
round 2.
it's just unfortunate. It does happen sometimes.
There
and
you
then
go.
second try just gets the first hit in. Yeah, this mug definitely is a problem. The crit helps immensely.
Alright, wingidge the first on to Faulkner here. Switch the order back over. Not the greatest thing you want to see come out. Oh, only a double kick, that's fine.
I mean, Lugia's offense isn't the greatest, and Stab Fire Punch with 5 level advantage will deal okay with it. Well, let's see if Vandio is getting the hit off is the Zepkin getting the Zepkin hit on that. And we have a mineral badge too.
Alright, 3 badges already, okay.
Yeah, I mean, the recent races we did often get quite a few badges early on, and that's always an interesting prospect of potentially having to fight an additional trainer to check Buena. Which, yeah. You like to see some specific badges early on, but you don't like to see too many of them too early. So,
yes. Well, because we get block 2, the move tutor as well, that may have something nice for us.
Yep. And even the potential of an early false director without card key being actually required to progress is
very scary.
It's very dreadful. When you did get the Zepkin on the Lugia, so didn't really have too much trouble in the fight.
Vandio also getting his mineral badge.
But wingidge will be the first one to move onwards on Route 32. Not having to take that second attempt at Elderly, definitely helping out here in that case. And there's Serve.
Well, that's going to be very handy for both of them for their movesets.
Yep.
Now the thing is, we've seen quite a few bulky kind of, let's say, a few water types so far. I know they're going to be looking for some help with that soon.
I would also say Vandio is probably profiting from its Surf a little bit more right now. The Typhlosion having only Flame Unit as the stat move instead of Fire Punch lacks a bit in power output, and Surf will help shore that up a bit.
Ooh,
we do have the Squirt Bottle now. Now we have options. You could go back and immediately check the pseudo. It's interesting. There's a few things you can do now. Sacred Fire, TM.
I feel like I would go back at least to clear the pseudo to have Rock Smash available straight away. Oh, Taurus in the egg. Very good.
I mean, that does come with the.
Wings doing.
Yeah. I mean, that does come with the quote-unquote downside of potentially not being able to efficiently buy Sweet Scent if you do the reverse loop, or even just going into Goldenrod, you just have the Rock Smash TM available, but neither Headbutt nor Sweet Scent, since you will never talk to either person. So there is potential downside to doing it this way, but you also get the upside of maybe going with the Kenya or the Bill's Eevee, or even the pseudo itself, which Dratini probably not it. You would like to see it at level 40, where you can just easily evolve it into a Dragonite, but getting it there from level 20 is probably a bit too tall of a task.
Yeah. Well, we are seeing the divergence now. Vandio has just carried on into Azalea here, so yeah, we're going to see a bit of different routing going on.
I know it's absolutely fine for Randy to do this here. If you are happy with your main or confident that it can get through here, Anti-Flosion absolutely should be able to, especially with Surf now. And yeah, you very reasonably just can move on and don't really have to check the pseudo. It's not that likely that the level 20s that you have access to will be runnable. Or there's always a chance that they just aren't very good anyway. And yeah, without obedience badges, the Kenya strategy is not really feasible right now. So
yeah. Well, I mean, we're hoping. Obviously, of course, we're hoping for that Storm badge coming up soon. Of course, even that itself will give us access to up to level 70. So.
But now the Storm badge can also be in quite a few places. For example, in Azalea.
See, Wing is buffing up the Arcanine somewhat. It's fainted 2 things. I think got at least like a level and a half out of this. So, unfortunately, Azuma is going to be a bit of a awkward one to get rid of. So, yeah, Vandio just cruising through the world right now. Wing just looking for those couple items here, going to track back. No need to visit 43 for now, just the 1 item there. Right, let's see, does Wing carry on the normal route or is he doing reverse? He's going reverse.
I mean, by this point, not going reverse feels slightly weird since you do have to take another trip through an already done Route 32 for basically nothing, and also Union is already empty. So if Storm badges in Azalea anyway, doing this way already does allow you to take more stuff without taking an additional trip back to wherever.
Okay, let's go. Get rid of it.
I think definitely if you are going to do if you're going to turn around in Union after getting the scroll bottle, you probably should take the reverse loop if anything, or at least check out Goldenrod and see from there. But yeah, so far I didn't really spot anything important in this area.
No, nothing yet.
Oh, the Electrobus with E-Speed here being a bit annoying, yeah. Especially, oh, Spark too.
Yeah, use that first, yeah. Right, go after her though, all fine.
Yeah, this trainer with the level 15, you usually aren't really that scared of him if you're doing the normal loop, because by the time you fight him, you're probably level 20 plus. But if you do the reverse loop, then you obviously are a bit low in level.
Unfortunately, bonking into there, taking the trainer. This is the better of the 2 to hit. Does he usually have a Growlithe? Yeah, Vandio in the meanwhile going to be cruising through the gym right now. Yeah, level 18 already. Just get leveling very nicely.
No? What is that? The second Venonat Kenya in a row that I see in races?
Oh, was that one before?
I want to swear the last race of yesterday had also a Venomous Kenya.
Ah, okay. Falcon, wingidge has 2 Arcanines because the first one he caught was female. So I presume he caught the second one because the male, because it is more physically based, and having a male Pokemon has a higher echelon of attack DVs. God, I seem to find Furret on Bugsy so often. Alright, see if anything's worth. Alright, so there's nothing in Azalea needed right now, so wingidge taking this reverse route. He's not missing out on anything so far. Also, we've got the rest of the forest to go through, but I imagine he'll be doing that shortly anyway.
The Goldenrod doesn't really have anything.
Yeah, he's only checked the underground and this radio tower. Yeah, we're still yet to see the shops and the bike store.
And the forest, I think forest is empty. So,
yeah, completely empty.
Huh. Might actually be wanting to check the lighthouse sooner than later. I mean, we still have Whitney for 2. And the basement of the Mark for 3, so there are more chances. But yeah, if wingidge were to turn around here after Goldenrod and just never touches Azalea, he wouldn't miss out on anything. Which I can't imagine him doing. That would be very, very optimistic to
Very bold to do
just
that. Yeah.
skip out on Azalea and Ilex entirely and get away with that. But I mean, in this case, he would be rewarded for it. Goes right there. There are 2 more items in Slowpoke Well that we will only be able to get access to once we find out.
True.
Fetch and HM04, but at this point, ooh, was that an earthquake?
It was indeed an earthquake TM. So yeah,
Oh.
wind. No, oof.
Yeah, that bone ring hurt. Crobat is fast and strong, so yeah. I mean, with a max revive, you could maybe still get there. Oh, we do have a rising badge, so that's at least 1 more check open to us.
Not really much on the move tutor here. Yeah, Wing's got no more. He's got no more revives, so he hasn't saved, I don't think. So we're gonna see where he wipes to. I'm presuming it's gonna be the 32 center.
Yeah,
No, it'd
be
be.
32.
Did he activate the build cutscene? Would it be Ecritique?
No, he
I
had
don't think he didn't.
uh,
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
activated, so yeah, he would be here. Which might not be the worst thing, and Wing is probably thinking about Rival 3 here and remembering, wait, this Arcanine isn't really up to level, maybe take the 5 level 17 fights first. No, just get that 1 or 2 more levels before taking on Rival.
Yeah, there's a nice. That's always kind of one of the things like I found now, like wanting to rush this early, especially if you have just solely like square bottle progression, because you're going to want a few extra levels, especially going either if you want to continue through Ecritique or if you're going through Lighthouse, for example, because they're level 20 pluses. So yeah, you want to get yourself ready.
I mean, if your worry would be Lighthouse, you could probably force your way through it still. The bigger issue would
a spin of a slog, yeah.
I mean, the bigger issue might be the actual level 17 to get into Olivine. If that gets you and you get wiped, that could be potentially very annoying.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if you want to take on Burn Tower and potentially get a set for roamers, then yeah, you probably want to be at least level 20. Just that you don't really be that much out leveled on your rival.
In a very unfortunate time here. He will just wipe just back outside, so... Oof.
Seeking, taking out the Arcanine. A bit painful. Looks like we're just going to buy a few revives here, which are available in Necrotique. I do have a lot of money items to spend on. I mean, buying 11 revives here, you will be getting a decent amount of money back, I guess. But you still want to have some money available for buying square repairs over at Olivine, so...
God, I didn't even realize the Poliwag had Boomerang as well.
Meanwhile, the Crobat also gets Vandio.
Alright, we're back on the Sea King. Come on. It was very unfortunate he missed 2 Crouch Chops, though. That doesn't help. So yeah, one there and just instant.
Oh, unfortunate Zepcan is here for Vandio. Trying to take advantage of the... Oh,
guess the crit. Oh.
Oof. Yeah, there's Crobat already.
Oh, he's revived the wrong thing.
Oh no.
Well, luckily, very lucky... Weather Stroke, but he did center here in Goldenrod, so he's not going to wipe back far.
I don't think Typhlosion will be living another Boomerang here. Could live in Hyper Beam. Goes for that.
Cool, have you got enough heals to...
Okay.
Alright, okay.
And misses the Zepcan again.
Oh, God.
This is so unfortunate. But at least both runners had their respective troubles on that.
I would imagine we'll see a save here, but yeah, again, he's done all the shopping and everything, and he's basically got no money, so actually he's not really lost anything out of that. Just a little bit of time lost, but not as detrimental. Luckily, again, even with Wingidge, his wipe to the Sea King there. Hydro Pump on there. He hadn't done any of his shopping, so he still had plenty of those vitamins to sell off, so not too bad. Vandio getting the Zap Cannon hit there. Oh, crit Hyper Beam.
This is just cruel.
Alright, we've got Romans coming. Right, people, keep your ears out. Also, let's go Taurus. Yeah, Base Dog got it. Yeah, exactly as I was about to call out.
Yeah. I was pretty sure on the Voltorb. Not so sure on the other two, but the Wartortle would be good to get. We see
Wingidge going for it, yeah.
No,
oh, we got Seth already, yeah, 100% we're going to go for it. Oh.
I think now that you actually entered back Acrotique, they switched, and your chances would have been even lower. So yeah.
Yeah, would have moved right at that point. So on to Morty we go.
Yeah, unfortunate. Blastoise is absolutely solid. It's very hard to kill. Has not terrible offense. Not great offense either, but Stab Surf definitely will help out on that too. Like we had yesterday, the Suicune that was spoken about, to length. Blastoise is kind of similar to that, a bit less bulky, a bit stronger attacking wise.
This Arcanine is continuously having its life flash before its eyes. Just had another Hydro Pump miss.
I'm actually slightly surprised when you turned down Feint Attack that Vandio wanted to, that the Typhlosion wanted to learn. Would have been something to hit water with. That isn't Zap Cannon.
I think, has he still got takedown or is he taught over that?
Maybe he still has that, so that would
I think he still
also
has
do that
yeah.
work.
Because the rest of it, obviously, we know is Flame Wheel and Surf, but... Alright, the Arcanine's slightly getting there. We're getting towards level 25 now, so... Starting to get those levels through. Obviously, if he'd have been able to... Like, if he had gone through Azalea, for example, I'd imagine he'd be, 27, 28 by now.
Yeah.
Right, Vandio at the pseudo tree. Yeah, there's the unfortunate thing for Wing. He cleared the like pseudo, but obviously that wipe in Goldenrod means he's not been able to like purchase Rock Smash yet. So
Yep. Not that Vandio will have it with turning in the Kenya, but Vandio will at least be able to get this item here right now and can check the Kenya return item.
Alright, machine part, alright, something for later. Alright, here we go. Morty. That's a TM he's gonna want. That's definitely usable. And another one, okay. TM's for the Arcanine, but unfortunately not required.
I mean, that are the two very good physical TMs.
Oh, yeah.
You might not want to teach them immediately. I don't think they help. I mean, okay, Sludge Bomb may be very good to have something against water types for you, actually. So, Jump Kick to a lesser extent would also work.
There's tracking back to this Rising Badge check here. I don't remember. I didn't see him save, but I'm pretty sure he has.
Yeah, that would be pretty surprising if he hasn't. And both runners are 4-0, and that for a reason. Yep, there's the reset.
We'll take that for restore later, but not now.
There's Fog Badge.
That's a big one to find.
So now wingidge can check the surf portion of Mount Mortar and do the rocket hideout. That would be another good way to give the Arcanine a bit more experience.
Mm-hmm.
And,
yeah, imagine you're going to do left to right strafe. Again, we're still looking for Kanto access. Of course, we're still looking for that Storm Badge too. Well pulled there for Vandio on the Kenya return.
That one is interesting.
When you could Glacier before, yeah.
When you could potentially get a Glacier access and get into Whirl Islands, while Wings would have to leave that behind. Of course, we're still missing Flash and Zephyr Badge for Whirl Islands to be in Logic. But I mean, now with the Rocket Hideout being available, it's not impossible that Fly could just be, or the Storm Badge could be in Whirl Islands. There are plenty of checks where Zephyr Badge and Flash could be in now.
Wing finding out, he's definitely got an issue when it comes to the Slowpoke line.
Yeah, that's the big problem. I'm always thinking of. Water psychic types are sometimes very, very hard to hit if your moveset isn't really is lacking electric types or grass type attacks, for example. That's why I'm.
Oh, Wing. You want to go down?
Yeah, I've been there too. I've made that mistake before, and there's just some. You never know why you did it, but for some reason you just did the inverted movement of.
Yeah, just fat fingers, maybe the controller. Yeah, it happened.
Yeah, no. But that was kind of the reason why I was slightly surprised by Vandio turning down Feint Attack. Because Feint Attack is just, for coverage wise, really solid, although it isn't really the strongest move. did find the Earth Badge, in the lighthouse, so...
Very good.
Okay.
When you just dropped it down the gap is all it was. We need Jasmine even. Well, here's where fate. Yeah. Oh right. Okay. So Vandio does find Glacier. Interesting.
Now, unfortunately, we didn't see the Silver Wing, or Vandio would just straight up rush Wall Island. So maybe not completely hard, since you're not really able to repel all of Wall just yet. But getting this early access to level 60 would be very, very tempting at least. But yeah, no silvering for that yet. And I don't think it's likely that we will be able to find it in time. We could find it on Jasmine still, but that would require you to win that fight first with a level 35 ace. Seems optimistic currently.
Well, I mean, Vandio has picked up some X items already, so it's possible. I mean, by the time he gets through, Mystery Egg as well. By the time he does get through Lighthouse, for example, he'll be at the high 20s, I reckon, because I think he's about mid-20s at the moment.
That is not taken on Morty, which is not required for now, as we've seen, but Wingidge giving it a college
give it a go. I respect the play.
I mean, if you have the resources, if you can get through it, it's 2 more items, and there could absolutely be Storm Badge on here. Butterfree isn't too scary.
Yeah, unfortunately, Wing has not been able to do shopping, so he has no X items to speak of right now. None. So he's doing alright. Oh, that Perish Dong hurts. Hopefully the ace isn't too bad. Alright, now this will be fine.
Okay. Bigger Doggo wins.
Oh, thank you, KKW.
And that was absolutely nothing.
Vandio does also get his fog badge here, so Wingidge is, I think, going to be making the play over towards Signwood here.
Yep.
Now Vandio is also taking the route over.
I mean, for Vandio, there's just he hasn't even been into Lighthouse, I believe, so he cannot check the pharmacy. But Vandio has World Island. So
I think he's just going to straight up check it right now. Yep, taking the right hand side.
And maybe I just completely missed the Silver Wing. Then it would absolutely make sense that you want to rush it. Now there's still a chance of the Silver Wing just being in world. You never can discount that possibility. But yeah, could be somewhat annoying for Vandio here, not being able to repel everything in here, and not having flash while you're at it.
Yeah, we're gonna get some 10 frames, so this is going to be a little awkward at points, but yeah, I'm sure I managed to. Right, Wingidge absolutely going to be going right. I mean, you could surf these for some levels.
Yeah.
Star use everywhere.
I mean, given the right moveset, Staryu wouldn't be terrible. We do have the Water Stone. Unfortunately, we weren't able to check the chamber yet, so we do need it still, kinda. But,
wait, has Vandio picked up? No. Have we just missed he's picked up Silver Wing? I don't recall him getting it.
Oh, there's no Lugia to see here.
Alright, there's Zephyr. Alright, so Flash Access is kinda getting here. It also does give Wing his 6th badge, so...
And Vandio is bailing on Whirl. Only having checked that one item.
Yeah, I think he was just trying to grab the Lugia before heading off. That's a little unfortunate there. He's also going to take a few more encounters here too.
Yeah.
No, just the one badge down here for wings. So yeah, that's like we're definitely going to be gonna mahogany hideout. I think that's really anything he's got left right now. No, he's got all of Azalea to do, but like I mean,
Yeah.
we know that for progression wise, that's all that's left.
I mean, there's the mystery egg.
True.
That one rock smash item in Burn Tower is actually in logic even without flash. So yeah, that mystery egg can absolutely be our progress, which would be kinda annoying, given that Vandio was already over there. The Omer Star is back in its little form. I mean, yeah, Ergo's right. We do have some surf checks over in Violet and Union.
Oh yeah, we got all the stuff. What am I talking about?
Tojo Falls even, so we do have a bit more stuff open. Oh yeah, wingidge now getting Glacier badge. Does not have Whirlpool, to feel bad about it, but that's also badge number 7. So yeah, we spoke about that Falls Director earlier. Now it's actually a possibility.
See how Vandio gets on in the tower. He's gone through the first few trains. Just got the one extra to go. We'll see if we'll get both their reactions to the secret potion inside the lighthouse later on, but also move. That already is 7 for Vandio.
Yeah.
Now is the time that the Arcanines can start flexing. We're level 30 now. Like, stuff that's like just under half our level. Like, yeah, now we can start really kind of like getting our groove on.
Okay, I think I spotted the reason why when you didn't teach Feint Attack, because there's no takedown anymore on the type potion, there's bite. And yeah, you
right.
only need one of those two. And you're taking then money here with them.
Yeah, might as well. Yeah, I don't think he did his shop here, so yeah, you want to take all the money you can because we can get our super repels here, we can get hyper potions here.
Yep.
Nice store here in Olivine.
Yeah, one of your favorite stores to be.
Yeah, if we don't have that Kanto access, is definitely one of the stores you want to hit up. Right, we're gonna help out this. Just getting ahead. Yeah, head by over Ivantail. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially he had nothing for the slowpoke line. This would definitely help out at least.
No. I mean, Iron Tail doesn't really do anything for him coverage-wise with now that he's Surf. So, Headbutt just does allow you to hit water types better with it. And the accuracy you gain from Headbutt over Iron Tail is definitely very valuable to you. Vandio also going to attempt.
Hello, free level.
Thank you. Oh, Jasmine. Let's see how Vandio will deal with this. Yep, setting up some specials. This Butterfree is not dangerous at all. There's Waterfall.
Unfortunate for Wing, he doesn't have the Rising badge here, though.
Yeah, that wipe in Goldenrod now might come in costly because
Oh, hello.
but yeah, it kind of looks like the Mount waterfall section is where our next progress likely is hiding. So yeah, having to go back to Goldenrod and then go back to Mortar and potentially all of that without having found Storm Badge. Could lose wingage sometime here.
Yeah, it would have been really nice to have had on the way.
Now, if Storm Badge is still here in the hideout or in the remainders of what we are going to check, then it isn't nearly as bad for wingage, but
yeah, it's a nice TM to hold on for later.
No. Then you probably will be pretty happy to see that.
And you're also going to be grabbing his Zephyr badge in here. Well, while Wing is just clearing off the rest of the Rock Mahogany base here and has the Electros going, Vandio's just cruising through. Just going to remind you, we've still got a very busy week of racing still to go on, and round 5 here. Later on tonight, 8 PM Eastern, we have Mountebank versus Rauschmore. That is going to be on SpeedGaming 4. Tomorrow, we have just one match booked in. That's at 6 PM Eastern. That's going to be Ben Redrock versus Dreaky. Wednesday, we have a couple matches. At 10 AM, we have Ivor Pina versus Pitloven. And at 6 PM, we have the original Smitty versus Molmarken. We'll go up to the week at least. Thursday, 2 PM, we've got Cedar Boy versus Newton. 9 PM, we've got IB versus Audley. And on Friday, we have 3 matches in the form of Zaruvian versus Jose L. 4:30 PM, Snope versus Shadax. And at 7 PM, we have Plop versus Andril. We do have a busy weekend, but if you want to check out those and all the rest of the matches, please do keep your eye on the schedule here for SpeedGaming. Toxic coming in with some absolutely ludicrous logic here. I despise it.
It's in the realm of possibility.
It's definitely possible.
I've been slightly disappointed by the misreact not being worked in with that somehow, but well, can't have everything, I guess. I might want to pick up this Max Elixir though.
Yeah, that's a good shout. Vandio are going to be joining in on the rocket elimination here. Now it's going to be good for Vandio. He will pick up Waterfall, so we'll be able to check out the rest of Mortar before he has to head back if there's nothing here. Shit. I don't know whether to take I don't know whether to take that as a compliment or as advice, but hey, I'll take it. Fly on Erica, please. Toxic, no. Right, meanwhile, we've got Wingage on Price right now.
Arcanine slowly but surely getting in the level range where you don't really are or where it's not really necessary for you to switch off of it anymore. You've now once you hit the upper ends of level 30s level 30s, you have a decent shot at taking on Kanto leaders if they would be required. So yeah.
Yeah, no, agreed. I think with I say that with the Typhlosion going down again. You could probably say that as well, especially once he gets out of this fight here. Where's all his revives gone?
Another Zap Cannon if you need one.
Oh, counter!
Oh,
Oh, back to Goldenrod. Right, okay, Surf checks it is.
yeah, sure.
Alright, Winged's just doing the scout here on 44 and presumably Ice Path as well. Gonna be taking on the Soft Sand Girls. Might as well while we're here.
Yeah, but Vandio wasn't able to get Waterfall, right?
No, he didn't get past. He didn't get through the first room. Ooh.
Oh. This makes the race way more interesting again, as now both runners, for some reason, had to leave behind the Mortar Waterfall section, which absolutely is unlogic and probably is holding on to our next progression.
Yeah, but the other thing is you have to consider, as well, although Wing is like very much ahead in terms of kind of checks around, he's still yet to do any of Azalea. So I'm presuming he's going to commit to that at some point, in which time, Vandio will be able to claw back some of the time he's had kind of like on some of these unfortunate fights here and there.
I mean, ideally, wingidge would want to find Hello Flash. Now World Island's actually in logic.
Cannot have Storm Badge though, which is something to note.
Yeah, that's actually true. So, yeah, no real...
Arcade, yeah.
No big trouble for Vandio having left that behind. So yeah, Wing is probably suspecting then Fly to be somewhere Goldenrod Azalea.
Oh, Boulder Badge on the Soft Sand Girl.
Now, yeah, go ahead.
Go on. No. You're probably about to say the same thing I am, so you go.
I mean, Vandio, wingidge has to go back to Goldenrod anyway, and with the Arcanine he's already at, the Soft Sand Girls aren't really as big of a problem anymore. So I would not be surprised if wingidge just gets them right then and there. So this might not be a big advantage for Vandio at this point, but if wingidge will be fine if wingidge is finding a Rising Badge first, which is entirely likely, given that it's just in basement of the Mart. He might be inclined to rush the Waterfall section again, so yeah, we'll see. But this Boulder Badge location could be very, very interesting.
Yeah, it kind of echoes kind of what I was about to say, because I was going to say if he is going to go back round towards Goldenrod way, he may just clear that up on the way. So kind of similar to what you were saying there. So yeah, here we see. I'd imagine he just goes straight down now. No. We're just checking the surf items here. First time we've seen any of this, so maybe.
I mean, this could potentially be an entire. Oh yeah, well, you will keep that.
Well, also, that's 2 parts, like back to back, near enough.
That's interesting to note that radio card was behind Flash, so you are required to go into Ice Path at least, potentially without strength, if you want to go to West Kanto.
I'm going to be doing backtracking now. Oh yes, Kip Wing still has Kenya to turn in. This machine part.
Yeah. What I wanted to say, that Surf might have indicated wingidge potentially thinking about the entire backtrack over to Dojo Falls at this point. The unfortunate part for wingidge is here still not having been able to buy Rock Smash. He cannot take the Dark Cave. So maybe he actually puts that off and just is going to check Cherry Grove here.
He was heading right, so I'm thinking he's gonna be he's gonna be heading off that way. Vandio is. Oh no! I think he recalls he has Rock Smash now. Doesn't have Flash though, so we'll have to take the Dark Cave in the dark. But this is a relatively easy cave to get through, like if you know what you're doing. And I mean, these are 4-0 runners. I know both. I'm confident both of these know what they're doing here. I've run with both of these many times.
Again, they are 4-0 in this tournament for a reason. So,
unfortunately, Wing coming back this way without the Rising Badge or Mystery Egg.
yep. Which is not the problem for the full restore of the Rising Badge, but we don't know about the Mystery Egg yet. That's fully in logic for almost everything. Interesting cut location.
We'll see if he resets. I'll mark it for now. I have a feeling he might reset that away.
So, given what we know, Cut can absolutely not lock Fly since Flash access is already out of the Fly zone, and taking the Flash less access to the Route 46 item would require you to get through Ice Path, which already is out of Flash.
The legendary Candy Mystery Egg gift.
You know, there's very little that you might want aside from Pokegear parts or badges of checks. You, at any time of the day, just take 5 free candies. Oh.
Alright, here we go. Wing tracking back through. Gonna be taking out some retribution on Whitney, I imagine.
Yep.
Right, let's see if Vandio resets everything. He's considering. Yeah, he's going to take Cut with him.
I mean, you got Cut and 5 candies.
The candies you can come back for. That's a quickish conversation to have. But, like, Cut.
I mean, Cut
is a hard one to leave.
Yeah, I mean, Cut is still behind the store badge or something. We know it cannot lock it, and we don't have Hive badge yet, so we can't really make use of it right now. So, I mean, we don't have strength, so you don't have the guaranteed way to get back to it that easy. But yeah, I don't know. I guess you could still reset it away and hope that you can get away with it, but given that both of our runners don't really have the full perspective of what's required next, although wingidge now having Wall Island access has some part of it, although he should be able to deduce that Storm Badge could not be there at least. But he will be soon getting the Rising Badge, so yeah, wingidge will know at least where to go next, most likely.
Well, I have just had a really sad thought. Our progression / Storm Badge has to either be False Director or Mortar Waterfall.
Yep. Nothing else left. Well, I mean, everything that's in Mount Mortar that we would find there would allow Storm Edge to be behind that. Given the logic.
Nothing blocking that, yep.
So, Red Scale, Pass, finding Rainbow Wing and Clear Bell. All of that could lead to a Storm Badge. When wingidge picking up an Earthquake TM, or 2, why not? One.
I'd be tempted to grab 2. 1 for now and then 1 for a maybe swap later.
Yeah, I mean, No, there is there is talk about Drill Pack maybe being the best physical TM. You can get Earthquake is the very hard contender for that spot too. Both are very great coverage wise. Earthquake slightly stronger, but 10 less PP. So some upsides, some downsides of both of them. But yeah, one of the top 2 physical moves, I'd say.
Mm-hmm.
Aside from strength, obviously being an HM that most likely is available most points.
Well, as we pass this happy 1 hour mark, it's interesting now because like Vandio now going through probably will clear the we'll do a full clear here anyway. Wingidge doing now, as mentioned, doing soft sand on the way to Azalea, so we'll be grabbing this boulder badge, but doing the Azalea sequence, they might converge on Mortar about the same time.
Maybe.
Wingidge does have a bit of travel to do for that, but because he's absolutely going to fly through Azalea with this Arcanine.
We did not see the Union basement yet, right? It didn't have server.
Vandio checked, it was nothing.
Okay, never mind that. I was thinking about Wingidge still may be able to find strength on getting that before. No, so getting the Waterstone Chamber, and with that would actually be a potential upside that he could get. But I don't think there are any checks left for Wingidge if Union Basement was already checked out.
Unfortunately for Vandio, no physical moves for Blissey, but a free level at the end of it, so... Yep, it's definitely cursing it wasn't able to get through that quicker.
Yep. Yeah, there's the boulder badge for Wingidge. Important to find. If you get more map access to it, it just gets likelier that you might be tempted to skip it.
Eat the Mewtwo.
Nibbling on it a bit. And there's Waterfall for Vandio, so Vandio definitely will be in a better position to check out the base, the Waterfall section after this. But yeah, Wingidge won't really take much time, and Azalea, as you mentioned, will be able to fly through it. Let's see if he doesn't get lost in this reverse Ilex.
It's a very odd way of going through. Oh, I did mark it, but... Oh. Right, if I unmark it... There we go. Yeah, I did mark Rising Badge. I was like, what? For some reason, it didn't show up on the tracker. Just refresh it.
For a second, I was thinking there's no reason, there's no way Vandio is just bailing out of Ilex and just leaving Azalea behind again, right? So,
the Azalea skip. Yes, very good. Actually, yeah, seeing the I forget Vandio did the first 2 fights, so yeah, it looks like he's absolutely gonna be a few minutes ahead and getting to Mortar Waterfall first.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like I say, he does also still have Union to check out as well. Now, here's the interesting thing. Will Vandio head right, or will he head straight for Waterfall here? I would be probably, I mean, if it was myself, I'd probably be heading straight for Waterfall first before going over.
I would probably be tempted to do that too. There's not much that would make that trip better, since you can just check the entire strength section anyway. And after that, you still can go back right. You don't really lose much time. The trip into Ice Bath, especially with our strength, is quite lengthy for 2 checks. So there is definitely temptation to maybe just check the route for 3 quicker checks. But yeah, that would mean that when you will be leaving behind the flash for now to Witchlock's radio card. On the other hand, there are.
Well, I'm thinking as well, like, because if he wants to take that trip into Whirl Island, because I imagine he will do that before he starts heading back down again.
Yeah. On the other hand, you're still not having the flash HM, so Whirl Island itself is not in logic, and you are on the other side. You know too that you're coming very close to the end of Fly Logic, where Mount Mortar section at this point still is one of the only places left where it could be. And if you are able to find strength in the Mount Mortar section, then you make your Ice Path trip better anyway. You have 13 items over there, so it's a lot. And yeah, it's literally just 2 things you would need to find in there to make your trip towards Route 44 just way better. So
no, true.
Again, I could see a potential quick 44 check, but I personally would be very tempted to just rush Mortar and see from there. And if you don't find anything after Mortar, I would probably head over to 44, check those checks with the safe reset, which we would know you would need to keep flash, and then go over to Whirl.
But he's going right, okay.
And we will see if it's just the 44. Or if he's taken the full trip into Ice Path. And turning back left.
Okay.
So, yeah. Vandio will not be getting a radio card for a bit. Now, it probably won't be too big of a problem, since it's not unlikely that Stormwatch will show up very soon and Strength follow very closely behind, given that we have to find something soon again.
Yeah, well, the thing is, we need some sort of progression too, so I imagine we are going to be finding... If he finds the SS ticket in here, that'll be very interesting. That would, it's probably going to turn out to be like card key or something.
I mean...
We've got neither of the Tin Tower parts.
I mean, progression-wise, the Whirl Islands is actually valid. We do have 7 badges to get Flash under and have fully everything for it in Logic. It's up.
Hey, this happened to the ticket last time we were talking about.
Yep, exactly that. No, I mean, Stormbatch cannot be behind, cannot be in Whirl Island, so it has to be either in here, behind something in here, or on.
Well, I think unless we find strength, then that will open up a few more things.
Yeah. But progression-wise, aside from Stormbatch, Whirl Islands is very valid for it. Well, that's not the badge that we were expecting to see, but well, I mean, we take it. Oh, there's strength.
Why do I say things?
Now that will enable Waterstone Chamber, and
Chuck.
Chuck to have fly, or Stormbridge rather.
Oh,
There's a card key.
What?
Now that is also valid for that.
why do I say anything?
Now this actually makes checking false director easier, to be fair.
True. Oh yeah, Wing's got all of equity to do. Oh no, he did equity. Yeah, he just hasn't done the.
And
Rock
Rainbow Badge. Sweet sense, okay.
Still got the extra strength stuff to do.
Yep. Yeah, we're getting rather close to where we need to be. We need 4 more badges to locate. No, 5. Oh. I somehow was thinking, okay, we need to find Stormbridge soon, but yeah, that might not be the case anymore. But yeah, 5 more badges and the poke gear. Then we're good to go.
Well, it's not in here.
Oh. We unfortunately did open up some more options for.
Which way is Vandio going? Looks like he's going right.
I mean,
he's considering.
You know that Stormbridge cannot be over there, but you can pretty much do all that's over there, except for Claire, which actually with the card key is 100% in logic. Asterisk, except for Stormbridge.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it would be tempting to go over there, and you do need to find the Stormbridge, so you will eventually be able to fly back to Claire anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I do think there's still upside to just try and hunt down Stormbridge because you need it anyway.
Yeah, you need to chase a logic regardless. If it was just fly we're missing, it's like, yeah, that's unfortunate, but still. But seeing as it is the badge we're missing, yeah, it's needed. Job for funsies. We'll switch back to Vandio for more rumors. But we know what they are anyway, so. For those who weren't here before, here's your rumors. After the strength check.
Yeah. I'll take full restore. But yeah, I mean,
based on you're right. Wingidge is definitely the proponent for it, but we have a potential of a Joe Tonley seed coming.
The thing with Stormbridge is that it now has 3 somewhat annoying locations where it could be. And that's Chuck. That is Radio Tower. And that is Waterstone Chamber. And you can't really fit all 3 of those into a very, very nice route. Now, what Vandio is doing here has the potential for a decent Stormbridge go mode route. Where you do Chuck, and the fly is not there. Do Gual Islands and take the boat. Hope that you maybe find the pass somewhere on the way. And then be able to basically just if necessary take the boat back to hunt down the Stormbridge for your go mode.
Could we see a vanilla Storm badge?
It's absolutely in the
definitely
in the logical options.
Alright, I'm ready to cry out my what kind of rando again. Yeah, based on Vandio doesn't have flash. He hasn't gone over to Ice Path yet.
Yep.
He's teased it a couple times, but
so the big part of this is when you will not be able to get the radio card before heading over to Blackthorn. or at least hit the first path of.
Oh, Wing is just completely throwing Storm Badge off. Yeah, just going completely.
Yeah, I mean, one factor that might play into this here actually for Wingidge is he does not have the SS ticket yet. Or did he just pick that up somewhere and we missed it?
Oh yeah, no, yeah, you would have got that in Mortar. Yeah, I'm like that.
Okay, so yeah, then
Yeah, because it was the first item.
Point maybe a bit moot, but you know, again, the only thing you would have to leave behind is Claire right now, and given that you can hunt down the Star Badge very good with what you have accessible as knowledge, you definitely can just take the quick checks over here. For Wingidge, that's especially with Rock Smash, you could check the Mystery Egg now that you weren't able to do before. Maybe check the checks in Tojo. If you haven't done so before, you could even go all the way over to Victory Road. But if that's nothing, you can also just take Dark Cave back towards. Oh, hello, Pokegear. So you can reasonably just take the Dark Cave back over to the normal parts and don't really miss out too bad on Storm Badge, which you then might actually just rush the Waterstone Chamber for it, since you then are pretty close to it anyway without doing any additional backtracking for just that. So yeah, okay, it's not actually paying attention if it's true. Wingidge, when he if he centered last in Olivine, doing a way all the way up to Victory Road, and then taking a wipe to the rival there to just get back to Olivine would allow you to check a lot of things here without actually having to hunt down Storm Badge. And again, potentially we can have go mode Storm Badge here, especially given that we now have full Pokegear access too. We do have our way into Kanto with the ticket. We do need to find 4 more badges, so it's not likely, and given that Wingidge is checking a lot of things here and not finding an additional badge so far, doesn't really make it more likely. And you know, given how bad this logic is and the wipe that Wingidge took, where he potentially has reason to think, maybe I actually have to make a play towards something. Wingidge might be tempted to try and skip World Islands, for example, where he knows that Storm Badge cannot be if he paid full attention. There's Hive Badge.
Hive Badge and Cup being on basically the same route.
Yeah. Which actually will be working out pretty nice for Wingidge here. Bit unfortunate with the cut location because you don't really have the easy way back anymore after this. But I mean, given where Hive Badge was, there wasn't really too much thinking about it. Anyway. So yeah, now the prospect of just go over to Victory Road, take the vibe back to Olivine for the boat, isn't really that bad anymore, but yeah. I see Vandio now back in Necrotique, so
yeah, just
Chuck
clearing
probably
everything. Yeah.
Didn't have a Storm Badge?
No, there was nothing there, you just reset back.
So yeah, given what we know, and Wingidge taking a reset here after not taking the waterfall. Yeah, he did forget to check the mystery egg for the 5 candies. Yeah, sure. And Rising Badge, of course, too. Yeah, don't want to miss those 5 candies.
In terms of just save here before going over. Keep the candies.
I mean, by this point, you might really just try and take the wipe here.
Oh yeah, just going for it, yeah.
Given what we know, the Stormwitch has to be either in Radio Tower or Waterstone Chamber at this point. Unless those 2 checks combined have both Rainbow Wing and Clear Bell between them, then we might get more options open still.
Alright, here we see the radio tower for Vandio.
Yep.
Yeah, so if it's not this, we've got the well and we've got the Waterstone Chamber.
Yep. Notably, wingidge has taught Perish Song over Earthquake, so while not the fastest way, it is a possible way to just feint yourself. Which, if you are intending to take a wipe somewhere, is definitely helpful. And wingidge has a second Earthquake TM, so it doesn't really hurt him to lose that move, since he just has a reserve for it. So, given that we have full Pokegear access on wingidge Path, though, we would be able to access this with full cut access from the Viridian side anyway, so it would be faster to get here that way. But
yeah, he's not losing anything by not activating that first.
Yeah. Yeah, 2 checks remaining here in Victory Road. No additional badge so far. Now we go to see wingidge taking on this rival fight here, and he may or may not want to win or lose this fight. We don't know. We'll see. But I imagine the recently taught Perish Song will come into effect here in this fight for some point. Oh. Can I check this out first?
Maybe just get some experience and then Perish Song on the last thing.
You know, I mean, the other thing is you could just go to E4 while you're here, because why not?
No, true.
Yeah, and just winning fight. Maybe getting the fly point and then trying to Perish Song on a wild. Yep, that seems to be the intention.
Yeah. Right, Vandio, in the meanwhile, is on the final executive before completing the tower.
So let's see if that Sunkern is able to feint those two Pokemon here. Not worth rest, but that will work here.
Right, let's see if it's worth a Vandio. Where is it? Is it here? Yep, I was a wingidge taking the wipe here now.
Will be doing Wall Islands from the looks of it. There's the Storm Badge.
Right, there we go.
Yeah, so I mean, now Vanyo's path is pretty set. I mean,
Yeah.
you could probably do Waterstone Chamber here at this point, but you don't have Flash, so it's really just 4 items that are kind of out of the way. You would get the well with it too, so it's 6, but you'll probably just go towards Blackthorn first, take a full Ice Path, Dark Cave, and Route 45 before anything else, because that's just the most items you have access to right now. They don't require any kind of fighting. So
Yeah, because that's the thing. If he does go right, then he'll then be able to do both chambers in a row, and then by that point, he'll actually be just 3 badges from go mode.
meanwhile, wingidge will at some point have to return back to the radio tower. Which, from where wingidge is, it's not the fastest trip over there. It will take a little bit of time to get to.
Well, at least with Vandio, there'll be an upgrade to his flame wheel there in the form of 5 punch.
Okay, we do see Vandio going for well, and most likely Waterstone Chamber first here. He does not have Flash yet, so he might want to find that first, but then you probably wouldn't go here first, since you would need Flash over here too. I don't know.
Well, the thing is with Flash, because you can access that from Violet anyway.
Yeah, I mean you can, but it would be an additional fly, so it would be more efficient if you have Flash just right then and there. We did find a Marsh badge, so we only need to find 2 more badges for no mode. Again, you need still to hunt down
totally
that.
still on the cards.
I mean, we do have Claire now, too. Especially for Vandio. So, we do have a decent amount of checks to left.
Afterwards. So we've got cut checks, yeah.
Yeah, Lack of Rage.
32.
Route 32 cut, so there are a few more options still. But, I mean, at this point, we basically have full Johto access, including machine part and everything, so Kanto access, I mean. So it's just so likely that our 2 badges are over there somewhere. I mean, given that wingidge is that Johto new fan over here, the ambassador for it, if you might want to phrase it that way.
Yeah.
I could see wingidge actually trying Claire over going to Kanto here first, but I don't know. In Vandio's case, after you've done this in Flash Chamber, and especially then having gotten the full Pokegear access with that, after the Flash Chamber, I would imagine Vandio is just heading over there. I mean, we could maybe see the Lake of Rage checks first. Maybe the Route to 32 check, the Roar TM check.
Yeah, I imagine it would
First.
like complete off like the 3 checks here before committing to Kanto.
I mean, on the other hand, you do need to go over to Kanto anyway and wake up the Snorlax, so might as well do what you have to do anyway, even if you do find all 16 badges and check the checks that are on the alongside that path. Lack of Rage, getting all 3 items does take a little bit of time too, so while it's free in some way. It's not as free as some of the items that are alongside the other path. And with only 2 badges remaining, there's only there's only so much you really have to check.
Yeah, true.
It's the goal of this is not checking more stuff, but getting faster to the right stuff. And since we only need to find 2 more badges at that point, there's definitely some consideration you can take to potentially put off some longer set of checks in favor of trying to snipe down those last 2 badges.
It's amazing though, yeah. Again, the progress these runners have made, I mean, like I say, they both had issues with their mains at the start. But again, I mean, especially with like Wingidge, like the progress that he has, I mean, yes, the seed is the seed, it's items here. But to make the progression we've got already before having flyer, everything, like, it's just the testament to like the routing of both of these. And also, yeah, same for Vandio as well. Like, he's only got it, but like, he's now at a point he's only just had fly for what, less than 5 minutes, and basically is a radio card and 3 badges away.
Yeah, and we have to consider for both of runners, they have taken unfortunate wipes in Goldenrod. So they missed out on with or more wingage in Goldenrod and the Vandio in I don't quite remember here, but there were some wipes that threw them off the path that the seed intended you to take. So they had to salvage that and still get to this point as fast as they have been there. Well, that's an additional check once we hit Kanto. Lost item on Route 32 cut. Wingage is going for the Waterstone Chamber here. So most likely we'll check that with a save reset so that he can just I mean, do you take the... You might want to, because you don't have to have been in the well yet, yes. No, or maybe check in the well first, never mind. Then check the Waterstone Chamber and then take the way back to Goldenrod. So Vandio will pretty much be less locationing this Storm Badge logic. Wingage. I mean, have I been messing up the names of the runners?
Just then. That was fine.
Okay.
Right, well, there's Marsh there for Wing.
So it's only missing those 2 badges in addition to the Storm Badge. We know already where that is. Vandio is creeping in on the Hive badge, but has not collected it yet, and is already doing Claire?
Yeah, no, just doing Claire before heading down, just doing everything as it goes. Again, maybe believing in the joke only.
Yeah, I mean, fair. Could be. Claire is it is a slow set of checks, but it's 5 items still, so one of the better places left if the quick checks in Kanto turn out to be nothing. And you are already here, so there's value to just not having to take additional flies over here. And I mean, Vandio is still also missing the radio card, because he hasn't been over to the Flash Chamber. So for Vandio especially, the trip over to Kanto isn't really as attractive as we know it could be, which makes Claire all the more attractive right now.
Yeah.
Vandio's other real option, aside from taking the ticket to Kanto to only check the early checks in Kanto would be taking up the waterfall up to Victory Road, which I definitely can get behind the sentiment of trying to hunt down radio card first if possible. Which, knowing what fate has to be in store for him, is taken on the radio tower here.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but that's it. He won't ever like be disappointed with the progress he's made, like during this, because again, right now he's only missing 3 badges. Like, yeah, it sucks that Storm badge is like here, but like he won't be disappointed of like what's happening at the moment.
Yeah,
I'm interested to find out how far he thinks he's behind, but like he is not that far by any stretch.
Yeah, the big thing for both runners is here they have made a mistake, may not be the right word for it, but they had grave I'm not sure I have the right word for it, but there was something that went wrong for them somewhat terribly. But you only can know that for yourself. You cannot know that it happened to your opponent in a similar way. So that's actually the point where you might, as a runner, expect your opponent to be not to playing normally, not making any bad or grave mistakes, just that easily, especially given that both runners are 4-0. So you might have in mind that you're that you have to make a decision somewhere, and Fly wasn't really easy to get to. It was pretty annoying, even if you were able to get Waterfall. So yeah, we have again seen races before where trying to hunt down the Fly logic was actually detrimental to you, because you had to take so much steps out of your way, and there wasn't and Fly was hidden so badly that when you just decided to don't really care too much about Fly logic and just do things efficiently, saved you enough time at the end to be able to get away with it. And that's something that both runners potentially could hope for might be their advantage. Which we know both kind of did in a similar way.
Yeah. Alright, looks like Vandio is going to be clearing up the cut check by the look of things.
Well, he has also the Flash Chamber with this here now, so...
Oh, true.
Still does not have radio cards, so there's really not much reason to not do this. The interesting thing will be if he is also clearing up Lake of Rage before... or after getting the radio card here. Because Vandio still hasn't been to Victory Road yet, and getting over there with all checks on the way is actually pretty quick for a decent amount of checks. And with Fly, you can basically just return to Lake of Rage whenever, so there's no pressing need to go over there. And yep, Vandio is actually to skip out on it for now. Just take the boat, because you most likely have to. And wingidge is skipping false directive. I did see that correctly.
Yeah.
And back to Cyan?
Yeah, I think that was a
mistake.
I think he's just doing the exact same thing as Vandio.
And,
wow, so both going to the boat at the same time here. This is going to be very interesting now. They're both locked up right now.
Yeah.
Damn.
So,
if Wing never goes to Claire, if we find these 2 badges like soonish, This is going to be a close finish.
Yep. Notable difference: Vandio did Claire, wingidge did Victory Road, and all of Pro 27 and 6. So if the two badges aren't in the very first checks and Vandio is going to hit Victory Road, he will lose a bit of time there again. Comparison. Oh,
Unfortunate.
oh, it was so close, yet so far away.
Well, no, here's the thing. Vandio hasn't been through Whale Island yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, here we go. It's perfect. He's got the Vermilion fly point.
Yep.
Yeah, now he
Yeah.
realizes, oh yeah, I've got Flash. Now I can check it. I doubt Wing does the same here. I think he's just going to go. We've still got a Snorlax to fall onto as well, so...
Yeah. I mean, wingidge did
Oh!
Whoa!
No, this is not the training you want to hit.
I mean, wingidge did all of the
Six
work, right?
Yeah, Wingage did all of well, yeah.
Oh, misfly from wingidge here, having gotten the 4 fly point.
Yeah, that's the thing. When you have that Indigo Plateau already defaults to your first one. Normally, if you hadn't been there, you just instantly fly. But yeah, just a little unfortunate. He's already hit another point.
Yeah, for wingidge, there's really no reason to return to Whirl. So,
What's the Snorlax today?
no thank you. 7 level advantage over an Arcanine does not make me interested at all. Okay, when you take in Wingage now, after having waken up the Snorlax, taking the 4 fly point to head into West Kanto that way. You still could have taken the Diglett Cave and checked the items right there immediately, but
yeah, I think I still would have taken that, but
I mean,
what if it's because you could just go up to Pewter, so it's
Yeah.
negligible, really, and just cut through.
it's not too much of a difference. It's a bit annoying the way you check this. Huh?
Oh, is that a?
Yeah. I mean, we do have Earthquake, we do have Strain.
Can Vandio save the Machamp record that's that I'm going to call that the Snow Bear has ruined for so far? Well, we do have the jump. Is he still got a jump kick TM?
I think so.
It's got meditate as well. Very good. Oh, there's
There
the
it
pass
is.
wing. Very good.
The pass that at this point absolutely does nothing for you anymore.
No, Sludge Bomb.
You do also have Cross Chop for red if we want to go that route.
Wow, the Nugget guy just completely dodging right there, taking the 2 steps. God, this Machamp really wants to hit special. The Machoke wanted to learn Water Gun, wanted to learn Solar Beam there. Just trying to find a different path in life. Oh my god, yes, so many rare candies to feed it.
Wingage taken an immediate trip over to Route 4.
Ooh.
Now this might be testament to the fact that Wingage had that unfortunate wipe in Goldenrod and then was not able to get the Waterfall HM.
Yeah. I think he's feeling he's behind, so he's having to make a play right now. It's probably just his way over to Cerulean as well, and then to start over that way. I mean, yes, he's already got the Vermilion fly point, obviously being over there, but yeah, it's probably his way into Saffron and onwards.
Now we
we got
won't
check
do
over there. Yeah.
We probably won't see an immediate Route 25 here after this, given that we have Machine Part, and you most likely would want to turn that in before hitting that route if you're going to. Because you then would be able to fight Misty in addition to the 2 checks up there. But yeah, this is an rather early Route 4 play for what we have open right now in Kanto, which is everything, pretty much.
Yeah. Could both be vanilla.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, honestly, taking the routes over Cinnabar Islands towards Fuchsia is definitely a valid option here. Get all those checks in.
Ooh, Vandio a bit indecisive. So he'll go. Oh yeah. Oh, he hasn't woken up yet. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, the true one. Yeah, the first time I think ever someone's first access into Saffron being from the north.
Yeah, it's not a way that you are prone to be taken simply because Route 4 is such awful to reach, and then one of the worst checks just time-wise to get to for a single item. There's often not a lot of reason to go there before you go to Saffron, even if you have the chance to, which you don't really have that often.
Yeah. Right, Wing just going straight into Rock Tunnel here. Gonna do that. Gonna clear off the Machine Park quest like you mentioned.
Yeah, I mean, Rock Tunnel is the densest option for a wingage, given that he's done Victory Road already. He can route that into Machine Part, and then fly back to Lavender, check the escape, the expansion card check together with the Route 12 cut items to save and fly trip over here. So yeah, being very efficient about this.
Right, nothing in Rock Tunnel.
But yeah, Tricoms, we're about approaching 150 in this race. How likely do you think that both badges are just behind D4EU anyway? There are 2 checks, we need 2 badges. No?
The thing is, like, they may each think they're behind, so one of them may go for it. But, I don't know, it's difficult to see right now.
Yes, the big problem here is with how late they were able to access, or more rather wanting to access Kanto. There's just so much stuff in here. There's the volcano badge. So only one more.
One to go.
There's so much stuff to do, and D4 takes so long for just 2 checks. It's really hard to justify before doing a reasonable amount of checks in here.
Yeah,
Also interesting is I don't think either runner was over to Lake of Rage yet.
Nope.
Is that right? So
yeah, Wingage's heart is broken. Joe Tonley is ruined.
taking the time to use 10 candies.
Yeah, he's going to get it to 55 after this, I believe. Oh no!
Thought.
Well, he has got the other Fire Punch TM.
I mean,
So I think he
yeah.
spammed return over Fire Punch. Does have a Fire Punch TM. So, oof. Oh, Vandio is going.
I mean, again, Vandio had that unfortunate mishap, wiping to the Crobat, and yeah, was forced to leave behind the waterfall HM. Or wingidge was forced to leave behind the Rising Badge. So neither runner had access to the waterfall section as early as you could have, and both know that. So yeah. When you had not checked.
Oh, what an item! What an item to find there. Jeez.
And going straight for it. Yeah. When you had not checked Victory Road, so he was very inclined to go over here just for the density. And I mean, at this point, when you're over here, you're 150 into a race where your opponent, if they just had fly reasonably early, probably has a 10-15 minute advantage over you if worst comes to worst. So yeah, the fact that wingidge is not done here might have prompted Vandio to say, well, maybe E4 is actually my chance here.
Oh, Rip makes a really good point. There's no clear bell,
Ooh.
so he's only doing this for one item right now.
Yeah, you say that until the clear bell is on.
Clear bell on Elb, soul on Rainbow Wing check.
But then Vandio still would have to hunt down the Volcano Badge on the expansion card. Now, probably most insulting thing for Vandio would be if Elm actually has the Rainbow Wing. Because that won't
just gets the other
help
one.
you.
Yeah, just gets the other side of it, like, oh.
Yeah.
Right, Wing about to clear through the basement here. Yeah. Any item now that just clears out on wing screen could be it.
Yep. Oh. Not this one.
I was waiting for my commentator.
Not this one either. Well, when you're already through to the champ.
Oh
there
my god.
It is. So. Yep.
Oh, wow. Well, I was kind of right.
Yeah. Took a few
Right.
items here, but yeah, wingidge absolutely nailing down the checks here in Kanto. Never went into Fuchsia, never even set foot into Celadon. Did take Route 4 to get to Saffron, which is yeah, it was not the optimal way in this one, but alas, it didn't really
Okay,
matter.
got him there, yeah. Right, well, I think barring the absolute worst red fight, I think, yeah, Wings got a firm lock on the 5-0 record here.
Like, it would have to be Earthquake, whatever, for wingidge to not really be able to get in there, and I'm at probably 3 times at least on the Pokemons. So, yeah, it's not likely. Like, I mean, the Arcanine it's not the highest level it can be, and it's this simple awakening for Vandio. Okay.
Just the awakening there for... Oh dear.
And try to wake him from the nightmare that Vandio is currently living through.
Yeah, looks like they're going to be checking Route 27 here.
Yeah. I mean, it was a bold try. I wonder if Vandio would have known that wingidge had a similar routing mishap, or fighting mishap rather, if he would ever have taken this chance. Or if the fact that he had that unfortunate wipe to the Crobat immediately, or was the immediate reason for this.
Interesting lead. If it does have a physical move, we're going to know about it. Pin Missile!
Okay. Pin Missile is not it.
Psych
Up is scary though.
That's not what we want to see. Okay, this is interesting.
But if it's just using Pin Missile...
Yeah, if it is just that, then... Yeah, it's taken the X speeds as well.
Yep. Well, try again. Now we can stall cross chop.
Trying to go for the freeze?
I mean, if it's not using cross chop, then you can just ice punch it away. Dodrio is not the most bulky Pokemon, and Arcanine does have a decent special. It's level 55. You reasonably can just take it away. And honestly, if wingidge has X specials, you might as well just set them up. You have seen 3 moves out of Dodrio. How likely is it the 4th one is a special type attack? So you could reasonably try to go special with Arcanine here too. You even have Zap Cannon if you fully want to go that route.
Yeah.
It doesn't really look like he has X specials.
Yeah,
no, he does have.
Yeah, they were just a bit buried.
So yeah. Let's see if the Dodrio either crits or has...
Yeah, I was about to say, he's leaving himself open to a crit there.
Yeah, given that Dodrio should be at +4 already, yeah. It doesn't have a special attack, most likely. And yeah, Jumpluff will go down to the Ice Punch.
Yeah, I think Wings is making it through now. What kind of rando?
Blastoise will be annoying since it did not set up any X attacks right now. But if it just tries Mega Punch, this should not be too terrible.
Setting itself up with Curse.
Oh. Huh. Yeah. It might just be better to just surf at this point. Yeah, Unknown gets killed by whatever.
This red fight brought to you by the letter X.
Oh, Lantern, we don't have Earthquake PP anymore. That's unfortunate. Oh.
I was just about to say he left himself pretty risky HP there.
Yeah. Step Thunder Punch did its thing. And Pilot Swine should go down to surf. So, yeah. wingidge is through after a bit of scary moments here. Does finish the race. The time of 1 hour, 58 minutes, and 37 seconds.
Yeah, we do see Vandio has forfeited following that, and we are joined by wingidge. Chi.
GG.
That was definitely a seed.
That was something. Mortar has everything absolutely stacked.
Yeah, there was a lot going around. We are also joined by Vandio. GG there, Vandio.
GG.
Oh, GG.
Okay. First question here. You took a wipe, which allowed you to take the to check the waterfall section of Mortar. To who am I speaking?
What?
That was
what?
the wing.
I didn't. Wait, what?
No,
take
sorry,
a
that was
wipe.
Vandio.
I just
No, Vandio. Yeah, sorry.
I did, yeah.
Yeah, that
did.
was really unfortunate.
I
I was on the second train, or yeah, the scientist before the heal, the lance heal in hideout.
Oh
and
no!
I wiped all the way back to Goldenrod, and I was like, okay, maybe this will be fine if Fly is somewhere down here. And I didn't have 7 badges and card key yet, so it was not
no.
down there.
I mean, I had a similar thing. Goldenrod. I'm like, I got a really good Arcanine. Let me just go and beat up Whitney and make my way
Whitney.
down. And Whitney kicked my butt and sent me back to Ecritique and say hi to Morty. And
Yeah,
Kimonos.
you each had a very unfortunate wipe going through, but
which in turn, most notably, led Wingage to not have Rising Badge because he never entered the Mart at that point. So,
interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I had a
you each
very delayed waterfall myself.
Yeah, you
But-
both had kind of it there. So, but yeah, I think you both kind of last location kind of fly. Well, Storm Badge in itself, but
I
like say,
literally last locationed it.
Yeah, I think you both definitely did. I know, like logically,
It's 125
speaking,
for me. I don't know
Yeah.
about what time it was for you, but
130 some?
Yeah, you're about
Okay.
10 or so minutes. Yeah, because you had a few clear ups to do, but
I probably was
Yeah.
not as far behind as I thought then. I
Well,
felt so far behind.
absolutely not.
unfortunately, the last 2 badges are relatively simple to get. So Volcano was on the expansion card check, and Soul Badge was where was the key again? Oh
The
yes.
key- Oh, sorry. Go
Oh
ahead.
yeah. That was it. Yeah. So the key is in the machine part check. So you get the basement key, and then Soul Badge is on the real director.
Oh wow. Okay.
So
I feel really dumb then.
No,
I
not
did,
at all.
I did E4 wingage. I did E4.
Yeah, but that's the
Did
thing. I think whether you both thought you were behind, I mean, it's absolutely a play that I probably would have made as well. So if you think
it was
that,
it was a bad choice because I don't have clear
yeah,
bell.
it was just for one
I
item.
felt so stupid.
I was gonna say,
stupid
where'd you get Clear Bell?
after 2 fights. After 2 fights, I was like, wait, this is for 1 check. This is really
Hey,
dumb.
if it was something, you would have had it easily.
True, that's true.
So
we were all like guessing in chat. It would be like Clear Bell on Elm and Soul Badge on Rainbow Wing check.
That would have been great.
I thought I was behind. So, you want to know what my first checks in Kanto were?
What'd you do?
I flew to. So I already got the E4 fly point when I did that first round. I do Viridian, make my way up, and I just do Route 4 before even touching Saffron, before touching
Nice.
anything. And I'm like, all right. Vandio wouldn't do Route 4 first. Of course, you do E4 before anything else. I'm like, what the heck?
But,
I mean, I respect it. I respect you, man.
I also went first thing in Blackthorn. I went straight to Claire.
Yeah, I mean, I probably would have done that myself as well.
Full
yeah,
clear.
Mounty makes a very good point that, like, yeah, it's the first time he's ever seen anybody enter Saffron from the North Gate before for the first time.
I mean,
That is really funny.
I mean, I'm facing Vandio. I have nothing but respect for you, man. And I'm like, okay, I need to do dumb shit that Vandio would never do. And I mean, and then it's just something basic. I'm like, okay, I'm lost. I lost.
No, it was a really, really close race. I mean, there were like a few minutes between you both. Like, I think with your wipe, I think initially Wing hurt a little bit more, but then it kind of like you caught back a bit, and then Vandia had his wipe, and it was really just a few minutes in it for both of you. Like, there was never like any massive gap. So again, you both got fly late, and like, but both your routing was spectacular. Like, it really just like
to put that into perspective.
No, but like even without having the fly, the only thing that really just like I think Wing had a little bit over, especially when it came to logic, was you went over to 44 and then Ice Path without strength, got that flashed out a little bit earlier. So some of the movement was better on Wing side just because of less movement around. Obviously, I know Vandio, you kind of headed to without the Silver Wing and expecting Lugia to be there.
That's the biggest mistake I think I've made since coming back. I felt so going to E4 was not my worst mistake this run, Wingage. My worst mistake was at level 21 going into Whirl Island thinking I had Silver Wing.
Oh no!
Was taking
I was
encounters
like-
on the water in.
I
in
said
Wells.
out loud to myself, "Oh, whirlpool access, early 60 maybe," and then I was
Mayhaps.
that was it was done. It was done at that
Uh,
point. I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go get the 60."
Yeah. No, I.
Ugh.
One thing I. Okay. One thing I'm really happy with because I never get to do it is my death warp. Although, can we talk about double Sunkern and Victory Road?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, so
It was a
Vandio,
great strat there. Yeah, you were getting commended in chat for that.
Oh, for context, Vandio. So I have after mortar, and it's like I'm looking for fly a little bit. So after doing mortar waterfall, I have everything, and I'm like, I have a nice little. I got flash, I got rock smash, and make my way up Victory Road. Use the TM for Perish Song to. I get the fly point first, get the Perish Song, and I'm like, I'll use Sweet Scent, find the first level 30 some to beat me up. Perish Song my main, and I see Sunkern. It's like, okay, I Perish Song my main. Let's try again. Sunkern. And I'm like, okay, please have a move. Rest. Oh, come on, Sunkern, beat me up.
That's funny.
That was really good.
But then I got to wipe back to Olivine, and I'm like, all right, Chuck, Vanilla Storm Badge. Of course not. Never lucky.
No,
Only.
no.
But
no.
Oh, yeah, I save scummed the Chuck checks. I don't like save scumming away levels, but it was fine.
I think at the point where you are, it's like it's negligible at that point. It's a level maybe, but obviously again, blessed of having the rare candy mystery egg.
Oh, that was. I really wanted to reset that. I should have just reset away though, because I went all the way. I had a save point in Violet. I went all the way to just east of Newbark. I could have reset it away because there was nothing there, but I wanted to keep the rare candies.
5 rare candies is still 5 rare candies.
I would have gone back for them eventually, anyways.
Oh,
Well,
sure.
I think because you had cut by that point as well. I was wondering if it was more that you were holding on to rather than anything.
Is that too? Yeah.
But
tough choice.
yeah, it's so hard to like pick anything around. Like again, you both kind of had like some struggles in the early game. Like,
And
so
you then in the end convened at the boat about 30 seconds apart.
yeah,
So,
that was the thing. You were both
Wow.
on the boat at the same time. Like that's
wow.
how close it got to. The only thing, because Vandio went and did Claire, Wing, you just went straight to it. So again, whatever kind of you were like a few minutes behind,
with
just
the
completely
difference
wiped
of
away by then.
World Island, though, I believe wingidge had that done at that point when you had not. So
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I hadn't done any of East or Western Kanto because I didn't. You went up from Newbark, right, Wingidge?
For which is this? The
So he did like go up to Victory Road before having like fly and all the pieces by that point. So he did clear Snorlax and then flew to Indigo Plateau because he had the fly point. So didn't go through Diglett Cave.
Oh, I see. Oh, okay. I got it.
and then did Route 4, but not did Brock. So
I thought about doing Brock, but I'm like, you know what? I'll do the things that Vandio hates. Route 4. And if Basement Keep wasn't right there, I was doing Route 25.
We were both trying to meta so hard, and then it was
That's
just
what I was
it was
thinking
just
got
a
to that
fast
point,
seed.
I mean, it was a fast. It was a sub 2 seed. It was a fast seed. I'm facing a really good player. All these plays are just out of respect. No Joe Tonley.
So
Not
close.
today. Yeah, I got the fly point because I'm like Joe Tonley. It's like, is it gonna be E4 again? I just had one of these, and then it's like rare candies on. I got to keep those rare candies because when I went down there, I did that death warp in Victory Road.
Yeah.
I just went straight up. Oh,
Yeah,
good.
I figured my luck had run out, and I finally got an E4 seed because I still have not had one since coming back.
Oh, jeez.
It's crazy,
wow.
actually.
You're lucky.
It's crazy that I've dodged it this many times.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Alright.
for how often has it at least been in a tournament? Because I think it's been in 12% of races, but like it's not always going to be there. Like, yeah,
It's not always going to be there, but when you see that many in Johto, and it's like a lot of the Johto only ones lead into E4 because of logic.
Yeah,
And I'm
Yeah.
like, okay.
It's pushing it that way, but not this time. But
Not quite.
yeah.
All right. Well,
honestly,
GG
great race,
Wingidge.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thanks,
so-
Trickums and Roland, for commentating. Appreciate you guys.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. No, it's been a pleasure. Like I say,
Thanks, Speed Gaming, as always. Appreciate you
Yeah,
guys.
no, always appreciate Speed Gaming for all their help with that. But yeah, win going on undefeated.
I've got one more round to.
How far does it go?
We will see one guaranteed 6-0, so it could be you.
It could be me, and then I'll get knocked out first round of round 2. We'll see. Disappointing everyone. All right, GG.
GG, I'm heading out. Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
No worries. Take care, guys. Thanks for your time. But yeah,
Bye.
like I said, that is not the only match that we have tonight. So later on at 8 p.m. Eastern on Speed Gaming 4, we have Mountebank versus Rauschmore. So please do stick in for that. We have much more coming on for the rest of the week. So please keep an eye on the Speed Gaming schedule if you want to be catching up with the rest of the tournament. But yeah, thank you, Raylan, for joining me co-hosting again. It's been a pleasure as always.
It was a great race to watch, and I really enjoyed it. We always have a lot of fun with these, and I mean, the ticket is now really where we thrive, right? We can just summon it whenever we want to.
But no, really good. But I've just posted links in chat if you want to follow both these amazing runners. Absolutely go follow their channels, and if you want to follow me and Raylan, feel free, go ahead with that. But yeah, I think that's it for now. So we'll leave you for now. But again, we'll be back 8 p.m. Eastern. See you then. Take care, everybody.
See ya.